When you toss that late night snack or heavy dinner right before crawling into bed, you aren't just adding calories. You're forcing your body to run a night shift it was never designed for. Most people think it's harmless, just a little something to quiet the stomach. But inside, you're flipping a switch that keeps every system in storage mode while repair mode stays locked out. Picture your body as a bustling 2-4-hour power plant that's supposed to go into low power maintenance mode after dark. The turbine's slow, the cleanup crews clock in, waste gets hauled away, and the night crew rebuilds the circuits for tomorrow. But eat close to bedtime and you're slamming the emergency override, lights blast on, fuel trucks keep rolling in, and the maintenance teams are told to stand down. Digestion takes priority. Everything else gets postponed. That's not rest. That's a hidden biological tax paid every single night. Let's walk through exactly what unfolds, hour by hour, the moment that fork hits your plate late in the evening. Hour 0 to 3. The second you finish that bowl of cereal, slice of pizza, or even a healthy yogurt right before bed, your stomach fires up. Acids and enzymes go to work breaking down proteins and turning carbs into glucose. That glucose floods your bloodstream. Your pancreas answers with a surge of insulin, the hormone that shuttles sugar into cells. Here's the problem at night. Melatonin is already rising to prepare you for sleep. Melatonin naturally suppresses insulin release so your body can wind down. When you eat anyway, insulin has to fight against that signal. Blood sugar stays elevated longer. A 2025 Johns Hopkins study put people in a sleep lab and gave them the same meal at 6 p.m. versus 10 p.m. Late eaters saw an 18% higher blood sugar spike overnight and burned 10% less dietary fat. For early sleepers, it was even worse, 30% higher glucose and 20% slower fat use. Your power plant is burning the cheap fuel instead of switching to stored reserves. Core body temperature, which needs to drop to trigger deep sleep, stays higher because digestion generates heat. You might fall asleep, but it's lighter, more fragmented sleep. No full maintenance cycle begins. Hour 3 to 6. Normally, this is when you should be sinking into slow wave sleep. Growth hormone surges to repair muscle and tissue. Your brain's glymphatic system turns on like a nighttime pressure washer, flushing out metabolic waste, including beta-amyloid proteins linked to brain fog and long-term decline. But with food still being processed, insulin remains elevated and blunts that growth hormone pulse. The glymphatic cleanup runs at reduced capacity. Meanwhile, your migrating motor complex, the gut's housekeeper waves that sweep out leftover debris and bacteria, gets interrupted. Those cleaning waves only run properly during fasting. Late food means bacteria that thrive on undigested bits get extra time to ferment, producing gas and inflammation that can wake you or leave you bloated in the morning. Hour 6 to 9. This is usually the prime fat-burning window in the early morning hours. With no recent calories, insulin drops and hormone-sensitive lipase unlocks fat stores for fuel. But a late meal keeps insulin higher longer, so fat burning stays muted. You wake up still running partly on yesterday's dinner instead of your own stored energy. Cortisol, which should follow its healthy, natural rise to help you wake energized, gets thrown off. A 2026 Northwestern study found that stopping eating 3 hours before bed, with dim lights, led to better nighttime blood pressure drops, steadier heart rhythms, and significantly improved morning insulin sensitivity and glucose control, even without changing total calories. Eating late does the opposite. It keeps the stress response simmering. Hour 9 to 12. You open your eyes feeling not refreshed. Maybe a little heavy, maybe with reflux creeping up because lying flat with a full stomach lets acid sneak toward your throat. Cravings can actually be stronger later in the day because leptin, your fullness signal, and ghrelin, hunger, get misaligned by the late glucose spike. Over repeated nights, this pattern quietly trains your circadian rhythm to expect fuel at the wrong time. Melatonin production can get delayed. The power plant never quite finishes its overnight repairs. Inflammation creeps up, fat storage gets favored over fat burning. A 2026 study presented at Digestive Disease Week showed people eating more than 25% of calories after 9 p.m., especially under stress, had 2.5 times more digestive complaints and poorer gut microbiome. Diversity. You aren't lazy or broken. Your biology is simply stuck in the wrong gear because the night shift never ends. The myth that a small, healthy snack before bed is fine misses the timing lever entirely. Even clean calories eaten in that window clash with rising melatonin and falling metabolic flexibility. Quality still matters. Avoid spicy, high-fat, or sugary choices that slow emptying and crank up reflux, but the real poison is the timing that blocks repair. Here's what changes when you give your body that 3-hour buffer before bed. No calories, just water or herbal tea. The power plant finally powers down on schedule. Deep sleep deepens. Fat burning ramps up overnight. Brain cleanup runs full strength. Morning energy stabilizes. Cravings ease because your hunger hormones reset. You are literally 3 hours away from handing every system the maintenance window it's been missing. Try this for the next 30 days. Set your kitchen, close time, 3 hours before your usual bedtime. Stick to it. Notice how you sleep, how you wake, how your digestion feels, even how your energy holds through the afternoon. Drop in the comments what time you're closing the kitchen starting tonight. Your body has been waiting for this switch. The night shift is ready to become repair time instead. Are you in?